Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Dr. Shahnaz Jannat, and today I'm going to talk about bones of the orbit. So let's get started. So this is orbit. Eyes can easily injured. So each of them is protected by a hard bony structure called orbit. And the orbits also protect the muscles, vessels and nerve of the eyes. And orbit opens in the facial skeleton and it has 4 walls. This is superior wall, or roof of the orbit. Then this is medial wall. Then this is lateral wall. And this is inferior wall. Now we will see which bones made superior wall or roof, which bones made a medial wall, then lateral, inferior. So we will see all the bones. First we will see bones present in medial wall. Now the medial wall comprises the ethmoid bone, in the center. So this green color bone, this is ethmoid bone. It presents centrally. Then lacrimal bone and maxilla or maxillary bone. Lacrimal bone and maxilla bone present anteriorly. Gray color bone, this is lacrimal bone. Then orange color, this is maxilla. And lesser wing of sphenoid bone posteriorly. So this is the lesser wing of sphenoid bone. So we can see 4 bones made medial wall, and these are ethmoid bone, lacrimal bone, maxillary bone, lesser wing of sphenoid bone. Now we'll see superior wall. Superior wall made up by 2 bones. Frontal bone, orbital part of the frontal bone, and a small posterior part by the lesser wing of sphenoid bone. So this is lesser wing of sphenoid bone. So superior wall made up by frontal bone and sphenoid bone. Orbital part of the frontal bone and lesser wing of the sphenoid bone. Now we will see lateral wall. Now lateral wall made up by 2 bones. Zygomatic bone anteriorly, this is zygomatic bone, this yellow color bone. Zygomatic bone anteriorly and greater wing of the sphenoid bone. Greater wing of the sphenoid bone posteriorly. So this is the greater wing of sphenoid bone. So our lateral wall made up by 2 bones, zygomatic bone anteriorly, then greater wing of sphenoid bone posteriorly. Now we will see inferior wall or floor of the orbit. And inferior wall are formed by the maxillary bone medially. Maxillary bone medially and zygomatic bone laterally. Zygomatic bone laterally. Maxillary bone laterally, then maxillary bone medially, then zygomatic bone laterally. And also this pink color bone and a tiny part of the palatine bone. And a tiny part by the palatine bone posteriorly. So this pink color bone, this is palatine bone. So we can see medial border made up by ethmoid bone, then lacrimal bone and maxillary bone, and also a little part of lesser wing of sphenoid bone. And superior wall made up by frontal bone and lesser wing of sphenoid bone. Then lateral wall made up of another two bones, zygomatic bone, this yellow bone, then greater wing of this sphenoid bone. And inferior wall made up by this orange color maxillary bone, then also zygomatic bone, then a tiny part of palatine bone. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope this video is useful for you. If you think it's useful, then you have to do 4 things: like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you with a new useful video for you. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.